All right. Well, thank you guys so much for last second jumping in with us at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This was not a planned thing as of about 9 a.m. this morning, but we got this whim, and I tend to follow anytime I get like a gut feeling I am supposed to do something. I just kind of do it and I just figure it out as I go. And I go to my success partners, Bonnie, Holly, and Nicolette, and I was like, okay. Last night I woke up with 6 messages from coaches that haven't really been pursuing the business that want to jump back in. I had an inbox full of people that are like, okay, tell me about coaching. I've thought about reaching out to you. I never have, but hey, unique situations arise now. I'm kind of thinking I want to pursue it. And then I just felt like there is something more we can be doing. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are in positions they never thought they would be in. And I think we have a unique opportunity to serve those people. And so as I started to kind of think about those different scenarios of those people coming to me and how I could best serve them, I'm like, all right, I guarantee you, even if you're not getting the messages yet, there are people out there thinking the exact same thing about what you have put in front of them in the past and wishing that they would have maybe thought differently back then. And all of you have hopefully been using these free workouts to be able to add free value. But I feel like this call is all about taking that one step further and how can we do even more than what we're already doing? Our team has always had the mentality of together we're better. We know the value of what community can do. I have my best friends in the entire world I built community with online as complete strangers to start, and now some of my best friends in the entire world. And so the world is isolated right now, but they don't have to be. And I feel like we have a cool opportunity to bring people a part of this community that we've known about for a little while now. I think there are some of you guys that maybe dabbled with this, weren't able to go all in. Maybe it was the, lack of time. And maybe now you think, all right, I have some time on my plate. Let's go all in with this. And so anyway, we wanted to get together, talk about our unique situation, and share a game plan that we came up with to serve you guys, to be able to give you opportunities that maybe on your own you wouldn't necessarily be able to do. So I put together a calendar of some different things that we're gonna be doing, and I'm gonna have each of the girls share that with you. But with this entire thing, understand that life is 10% what actually happens to us and 90% how we choose to respond. We have to be in this moment the ones that are being proactive, not the ones that are being reactive. And you can take this time, and I made a post about this earlier, but you can sit there and like watch the news. I watched one of the conferences from Donald Trump last night. I'm like, oh, I felt like I watched 2 hours of my life was gone. I could have been working on my life. I'm working on growing me versus just studying every move that's going on in the news. And I feel like right now we have a cool opportunity to shine light and to focus on what we have to control, to focus on the biggest priority right now of everything, which is our health. So anyway, we have been doing live workouts Monday through Friday to serve our community with free workouts with 0 strings attached for a week and a half now. We're gonna continue those. Obviously, I don't think this is going away anytime soon. So we're gonna continue doing those Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. It allows people that are all the way in the UK to be involved because it's not so late there that they can't join in. And it allows people that are all the way in Hawaii, like Jeanette is, and able to join over there as well. So it's kind of a strange time, but in a time where everybody's at home, it seems to be working. If you guys have other times that work better for you, you can definitely use your Zoom link. It's free and it's an opportunity for you to create a smaller sub community, but that would be something that we continue on. I also think you should be utilizing these kids workouts for parents that are stuck with really rambunctious kids to get some of that energy out. If your niche market is a parent that has a child that's like kindergarten to 6th grade, cool opportunity for you to band together with them. And then of course these free workouts that we have. So we'll continue on that. But to stack onto that, we have 3 things that we want to offer. I'm going to quickly screen share just so I can show you the dates. Actually, I'll do that at the end, Bon. So I'm going to pass it over to Holly, who is going to talk about the very first thing that we're going to be doing, which is this Friday. So Holly, you want to take it away?
Yeah. So this Friday, we are going to be hosting a business opportunity call. So this will be at 12 p.m. Eastern. And myself, Bonnie, Lindsay, Nicolette will be talking about the business. We'll be sharing how this business can change people's lives during this time. Now, with that being said, well, first off, like, that's insane. You guys have the opportunity to invite your prospective coaches to hear from the very top coaches in the company. Okay, so like, that's incredible. But I want you guys to start talking about the business opportunity now. So many of you are so scared to talk about anything but free right now. And that is ridiculous. So, okay, I'm just gonna talk about free because I just want to add value. Like, I just want to give people things. What is our job? Like, legitimately, what's your job as a coach? Our job as a coach is, one, there's the health and fitness side, right? Where our job is to get people healthy. Sure, you can give them 10, 14 free workouts. Great. Like Lindsay said, this is not like a week thing. This is not ending, right? They need more than 14 workouts. 2, nutrition. What are the 2 things that are selling like crazy, skyrocketed sales? Alcohol and processed junk food. How do you think people are going to be feeling next week? There's already all the memes and GIFs and all that stuff, like Corona 15 and all of this about like, I'm putting on my Corona weight. Like, it's funny right now. It's not going to be funny like a week from now when everyone is feeling completely sluggish and gross and they don't have the energy to chase their kids or the patients. And then community. Yep. We are physically isolated, but we don't have to be socially. None of that comes from sending someone a free PDF with some workouts. So one, I just want to put out there, like, that's your job. Our job is to help people. It's not being salesy. It's our job. 2, the coaching opportunity. I live in Charleston, South Carolina. I live in a tourist town. We have some of the best restaurants, the best food, the best beaches. It's gone. All those people just lost their jobs. It's devastating. And I will never, ever say that this business opportunity is get rich quick. This business opportunity is the opportunity to hustle and work hard for an income your family needs. So when a mom in one of my mom groups said, you know, does anyone have coupons? I just lost my job waitressing and I can't afford my child's formula. Of course, I'm stepping up and saying, I literally am offering my own breast milk to the woman, but I'm also showing people that there's a business opportunity. I'm not pushing this on anyone, but within my stories every single day, I am showing people so they can decide for themselves if this is the right opportunity for them. So, you know, today I talked about so I deal with anxiety and how my workouts have given me control and how now this business opportunity has helped me find the place where I can be a light in this. I found how I can help people if they decide that opportunity is right for them. We have an opportunity and an obligation to show people what is possible. This is not get rich quick. I am not promising anyone $1. But what I am telling people is that if you need this and if you're willing to work, we have an opportunity that can help you pay an electric bill, your water bill. It can help you buy formula for your child. It can help you bridge the gap and can lead to an incredible business. We have an opportunity that people can do from home in their spare time. We have to offer it. We don't have to push it, but you have to share it. So I want you, if you're like, it feels gross to be sharing this opportunity, to ask yourself, what has this done for you? Why do you show up every day? And talk about it from your heart. It will only feel salesy and gross if you are pushing an agenda that's not yours. I know in the depths of my soul that this business changed my life, and I'm watching it change my coaches' lives every single day. There is no doubt that when I talk about it, I have complete confidence that the systems and resources we have can help women build businesses. You have access to all of that. And if you believe that, then just share it naturally from your heart with that joy and passion. Start that now, connect with women, show them what's possible, and invite them to the business opportunity. That's all it is. It's just a call with 4 women whose lives have been completely changed because we all said yes to an opportunity we were super skeptical of in the beginning as well. All right, now I am going to pass it over to Nicolette to talk about some of the other opportunities we have for you guys.
Hey guys. Okay, so I just want to start off by saying I never feel like, what pandemic or whatever or not, I've never felt like when I am out in my stories trying to expose people to this amazing solution that we have, I never feel like I'm selling anyone or trying to get anyone to sign up for anything, because we have so much free value that we're able to give them before anything, right? With coaching, we're giving them free information. With challenge groups, we can offer them free workouts. And I actually had somebody the other day, and this is a person who's followed me for a while, and she's always been just very anti what I do. And I haven't blocked her because I kind of like to get into it with her a little bit, if I'm being honest. But she messaged me the other day and she was just like, now is not the time to be promoting your business. And I'm like, listen, you have not heard me promoting my business. You have heard me extending a lifeline for people who can really, really benefit from what we have to offer. And she was just stunned. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I never actually saw it that way. You know, now that I'm going back through, I understand what it is that you're doing. And this kind of changed her whole perspective of what we have to offer as coaches with an amazing solution. So I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of examples on how you can be using just the free groups, the free resources, the Zooms, things like that. So let's first start with free groups and the sample workouts that we have. Now, it's incredible that we've got this whole arsenal of sample workouts from our most recent, most popular programs. So I decided just last week, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to open up a free gym. It's a free virtual gym for 3 weeks. And I'm just going to keep reusing the 10 sample workouts that we have available. So every day at 5 a.m., I post a workout, a sweaty selfie call to action, and people are able to just do the workout. I also do have an up-to-date PDF with all of the sample workouts that I equip my free members with. So I'm going to put that in the chat box really fast. But here's the thing, you guys. Don't just give the workout menu to people. Use it as an opportunity to build a community with people, a fitness community, a place where people can come in, they can share those sweaty selfies, they can work out together. It's a free challenge group, essentially. So every day at 5 a.m., I have the sweaty selfie call to action with a suggested workout, but they also have access to this PDF. And then later in the day, I do a meal thread. So people can just take a picture of their plate and post what they're eating, how they are, you know, staying accountable to their nutrition during this time at home. So that's basically week 1. Nothing is really planned. It's 2 simple posts. We build relationships. And then I, as kind of the moderator of the group, I just feel it out. And I start conversations with the members depending on what they want and what they need at this time. And this is what really builds the community, besides just like, here's your workout, here's your meal thread, like you guys post, this is all automated now, I'm out. We're all in there really talking and having conversations. So just probably one of the most wild posts that's happened in the group is I just said like, hey, listen, what's your struggle right now? And then when you post your struggle, I want you to go to and respond to somebody else's and give them some love and some tips. And now we've just got hundreds of comments flowing with strangers from all over the place, supporting and loving on one another, giving tips, giving comments, friend requesting each other. And it's just come into this amazing community. I'm doing this on Facebook, Liz. So this is just a Facebook group. And today I went live and I was like, okay, so you guys, like, what's the nutritional struggle? Let's be honest, let's get vulnerable. And it was carbohydrates. So we all shared our favorite, like, low carb recipes to our most, like, guilty meals. And that just got more people engaged. And this, like, just goes back to the basics of how we ran challenge groups so long ago. It's just, you got to really be involved and fill out your people. But this is just in a free group using these free workout samples that we have. So that's my plan for week 1. In week 2, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do a live event where I basically put on kind of like a home shopping network style of what all we have to offer with Beachbody. The reason being, because at this point, when people are using the free workouts, when they're dabbling in Beachbody on demand, they're probably going to start going and Googling, like, oh, sign up for the free trial. What's Beachbody on demand? And they're probably going to sign up with something that they really don't understand, that they're not going to get a coach. They're going to end up paying more over time. So the purpose of my week 2, like, live that I'm going to do with everyone is to teach them exactly why they want to plug in with a coach, why they want to get involved with a challenge group, and the challenge packs that we have to save them money over time. Instead of, like, I'll do the 2-week trial and then I'll pay $160 for the year, versus I'll get a challenge pack for $160. They could even add on the ultimate portion fix for $35 to a challenge pack and just get so much more for so much less, and have a coach and a plan and a community to plug into long term. And then week 3, my plan is to do a friends and family event with the people inside this free community only, basically a flash sale, but kind of branding it as friends and family, where they just get extra discounts for, wanting to continue and move forward with our health and fitness solution. And while this is going on, going ahead and talking about the affiliate perks. If you want to invite your friends, your family into this group, have them be a part of our friends and family sale, whatever you want to call it, pulling more people in that way, so that then people understand, like, oh my gosh, I do know people who need this, and I can actually get set up to start earning a little extra income to kind of bridge the gap of uncertainty that we're all dealing with right now financially, all while helping people focus on moving and staying healthy and fit from home. Liz, some other flash ladies. I mean, you can be the own creator. You cannot offer cash back, but you can offer gift cards for certain things. Maybe a t-shirt for a challenge pack purchase. Like, you can get creative with what you'd like to offer. I personally usually do grocery store gift cards or Amazon gift cards. This is a group also that I hosted on Facebook, not the Tracker app. But you could do it either way. It's the same. And then just a little bit more virtual meetups. These are things that you can incorporate within your community, even outside if you don't have a free group community going on. Like, we have one of the coaches on my team, Stephanie, she does 10 a.m. stories with kids, and we just all get our kids on Zoom and read stories, and it's freaking adorable. So cute. You can go on and you could do, like Lindsay was saying, you could do workouts together. Moms right now are not even showering. Like, I put on red lipstick because I actually haven't brushed my hair in like 3 days. So I was like, I got to figure something out. So we can go on and have coffee and put on makeup together. Like, there are just so many different ways that we can revive each other and build community from afar. And this is, what we have is such a ridiculous gift to offer right now, and the free value that you can add through all of the resources that we have with Beachbody, through Zoom, through apps like Marco Polo, just connecting and befriending is your biggest, that's the biggest thing that you could possibly do for other people right now. And in addition to that, obviously we've got an amazing coaching event like Holly had talked about, and we have a challenge group that everyone can invite to. So all of these people who you are befriending and building relationships with from afar, we can all get started in a health and fitness community together with our products, with our programs, and really just crush this and get amazing results, make tons of new friends together from afar, because that is the theme here. So with that, I will go ahead and hand it over to Bonnie, who's got some awesome news for you guys.
Okay, every time Nicolette talks, I'm like, wow, you're so smart. And then I look at her and I'm like, you're so pretty. Gosh, it has been like what a year this past week has been, right? It honestly feels like I don't even know what kind of Mack truck has hit us or what we are all driving headfirst into, but I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I would not want to do any of this without this community of people. And it literally gives me chills on my arms just looking at the fact that there's 420 people on this call right now. That to me is us. That is what we do. That is our team. That is our mission. This is what other people need. If I didn't have this community, if I didn't have this outlet, I did 2 workouts today because I otherwise might have gone a little bit crazy. For me, I think that we need to do a really good job right now of spreading the good news that is us. That is our mission right now, and it is possibly, arguably more important than ever. You know, I've seen a couple posts here and there about maybe pulling back, being a little trepidatious about how do I go about this? How do I tell people about this? How do I offer business opportunity? How do I offer challenge group? And I would argue that right now, it's possibly never been more important for us to share this opportunity. And that comes with, it's heavy for us because we've got to suit up right now. We've got to suit up in a way that I would argue, and I said this to my team the other day, that we're actually essential personnel. You know, we've seen all this stuff about, you know, everybody staying home and everybody just kind of hunkering down except for essential personnel. And I think that our job is so important right now that we could qualify ourselves as that. And what I mean by that is I'll share a couple things with you that I've kind of noticed over the past couple days. Andrew and I have personal friends who live in our town who own 2 CrossFit gyms and a juice place. And they kind of came to us because the mayor came to their door and said they have to close down their businesses. Obviously, that's a huge gut punch to them, and they were kind of panicking. And they came to us and said, how do you run your online forum? So we had to walk them through Zoom, how to, do a workout for people who were at home who didn't have CrossFit equipment. And it really struck me as I was in this conversation, like, okay, everybody is switching to the forums that we are already the masters at. BOD is up 300%. There were 300,000 people who logged into BOD on Sunday and did a workout. Now, if that is not a clue to you that what we do is needed more than ever before right now, you've got to wake up, because we are in a situation right now where we can not only maximize our business, but really just help all the people move through this in a way that is healthy, in a way that will benefit them later on. And I want to share something really specific with you guys because, you know, I normally don't screen share when I'm on a call, but I thought that this was just something. Oh no, host disabled, attendee screen sharing. Lindsay, you disabled me.
It's because of you. It's because of you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. No, you want me to? Is it the Brendan one? You want me to show it?
No, I'll just read it.
Okay.
So basically, you guys all know Brendan Bouchard. We all follow him, and he put up a post that said, "You can show your family that in times of chaos, you retreat into distraction and entertainment, or you choose to skill up, to learn, to deepen relationships, to progress rather than pause or hide or hunker down onto the couch all day. Please, you still have goals and dreams, and they are watching you." And then he goes on to say in his post, I'm posting this right now because I just think it's so important. You can either use this time as a staycation to chill and dive into distractions, or use it to deepen your relationships with real conversations and to consistently advance your career or mission too. Yes, we all needed to take a beat, a time to deal with this crisis and to breathe, to try to gain solid ground. Sometimes couch time is comfort and a break is needed, but now the implications are clear. It's going to get really difficult. It's spreading and lives and the economy are majorly affected and will be for a long time. So yes, rest and practice your high performance habits and wellness practices, but do not fail to skill up now, to prioritize, to plan your projects and initiatives now. There is a big hill coming. Start getting momentum now. Please take this situation seriously, both for your health, your loved ones, and your future. Don't just hang around waiting. Build your future now. And as I was reading this post, I thought, damn, wow. Guys, there is a hill coming. We will all be affected by this in one way or another. And if you do not start building that momentum right now, you will fall back down the hill, right? So in order to give us an edge to move forward through this together as a community, we're going to start on Monday a 2-week group for everybody on this call, any of your coaches, anybody in the Dynasty who wants to either relaunch their business. Maybe you feel like you have lost ground and you want to gain it again and you have some time now and you want to really invest. For new coaches, old coaches, no qualifications necessary at this time. We're going to start that on Monday. We're going to give tips, tactical stuff, all the goodness. And just kind of as a final thought, I saw this thread. I'll let you guys in on a little insider thing. We have a chat with all the superstars in the company, and someone asked, I'm curious how this business was when the 2008 crash happened and, everybody was kind of pulling back and stuff like that. And coming out of that, when 2010, et cetera, how did this business mesh with that? And I saw at least 8 of the top coaches, like people that are untouchable in this business, Lindsay Matway being one of them, who utilized that time to spring their life forward and completely rock this business and completely use this platform to change their standing. I mean, people who you don't even hear from anymore because they're so successful, they don't have to hear from them. So why do I tell you that? I tell you that because there is so much hope in this platform, not just for success for yourself, but a real chance to make a difference in someone's life right now, a real chance to provide an opportunity to catapult someone forward so far. So don't take this chance and squander it. Don't take this chance and back away. Lean in with us. We're here with you. We're committing with you. We want to move forward. We want to help you move forward in the best way possible. We want to be tactful. We want to be responsible. We want to be really sensitive to everybody's situation. But also, we want to remember that this time will end. This too shall pass. And when it does, we want to be ready to move our lives forward. So that's all I have for you. I'm going to throw it back over to Lindsay to close us off.
Okay, so just so you guys can get your bearings, I know I'm very visual, so being able to see this all in one place, I'm going to post this in the Dynasty group so you'll be able to look at it, print it, post it, whatever, get all your stuff if you do want to be involved. You don't have to be involved in all of it because we realized we covered all the bases. We really wanted it to be for anyone, even if you are an orphan, your upline quit, and you ended up rolling up under me somewhere along the way. We wanted all of you guys to have equal opportunity to take advantage of this opportunity. As Bonnie mentioned, I grew this business 10 years ago when my life got destroyed by the 2008, 2009 markets. And I know what people are about to be up against. Like, we think right now is bad. It's going to get worse. And I'm not a negative person, but it's just reality. And so we are going to be proactive right now. And I want to have other future Lindsay Matways that are out there right now thinking, holy crap, feels like the world's closing in on me. when actually these moments are life definers. They are moments that God is using right now to be able to redirect your path, their path, to get in alignment with what He's already called them to. Sometimes we have to fall to our knees and lose all the options for us to see the path that was there all along. And maybe you put this in front of somebody multiple times and they said no, and they said no, and they said no, and now you put it in front of them again and it will change because the path's been cleared. They will see different now versus when they talked to you initially a year and a half ago. So we wanted to give you an opportunity to have all the bases covered, except the fact that we're not going to go out there and invite for you. It's the only job you're still going to have to do. We're going to make this so freaking, if you don't succeed in this, it's on you. And that's, at the end of the day, that is what it's going to be all about, us covering the bases so that you can go out there and do the thing that you're called to do, put this in front of people, stop saying, oh, well, that person makes good money, or that person doesn't need it, or that, all the things that we do to hold ourselves back from inviting. I can tell you from the 422 people on this call, many of them made 6 figures before this business. Many of them don't have any extra time, but they still make it work. So I promise you, take all things off, especially your ego, over the next 4 weeks and put this in front of people that you wouldn't imagine would do this, but you know if they would, they'd be great at it. Those are the ones you need to be inviting. So anyway, here is the calendar. Let me screen share and walk you through it just really quick. So there's a few different opportunities. The first of which is this BIZ OPP call that we're doing at 12 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. Every single day you have those live workouts. So whether or not you're going to be doing that, you can still invite to those live workouts. But on Friday, we're going to be doing that BIZ OPP call. We're going to try to keep it as close to about 30 minutes as we possibly can. Keep it super condensed. We always have Brooke's video to fall back on for the logistics. We want to separate our team. We want to focus on what you guys have to offer, which is that following Monday, this 2-week launch group that we're going to be doing for you guys. We're going to make sure that your coaches, if they just started from Friday's call, that they will kick butt. The first 2 weeks of their business, they'll be able to know exactly what to do to have success, to get going in their business. We also wanted to make that launch group available to those of you who want to relaunch your business. You want a fresh start. You want to go after this business. Maybe you've just been discount coach or you just dabbled and you've realized, you know what? I want to go all in with this. Great. Here's your fresh start. You're going to start just like a brand new coach and have it all laid out for you over those next 2 weeks. In that time period, we also have the following week a challenge group that we are going to run for you. We're going to run an entire challenge group for you. It'll be 21 days long. It can be any workout program. It's not program specific. And we will do all the dirty work as far as posting goes. All you have to do is 1, invite to it, 2, show up and engage in it and go all in your own journey, and then be active with your participants behind the scenes, obviously, to encourage them and have more of that one-on-one. All these groups are going to be large. So the key factor that you're going to play is that you're going to have to be active in them. You can't just throw it on us and like drop your kids off at the pool, right? We're only 4 lifeguards, and if there's 600 people in the pool, we can't monitor them all. So we need you guys in there being active coaches and allowing and working with us, not just, letting us do all the work. So we're going to take care of that group, take care of that challenge group. It starts on the 6th. And then after those things all run through, we're still going to be doing those live workouts every single day to be able to have that community, to have all the involvement. So BIZ OPP call this Friday, launch group starts next Monday, challenge group starts the Monday after that. And I have these little, if you look at there's like little emojis at the top, that is what you should be inviting to at that point. So you've got the BIZ OPP for the next couple days. The next week you're inviting to challenge group the whole week. The following week after that, you could be using the free group, free workouts again, even doing what Nicolette talked about. I love that idea of doing some sort of, what do they call it? I'm blanking on the word. But they do like the sizzle things where you can do $20 or $20 Amazon gift card back on the challenge pack purchases or whatever. And then the next week after that, inviting all back to coaching again. You're going to have the recording of our call, so you can use that, or you can use your own BIZ OPP call. Maybe you watch ours and you're like, all right, I got this. I'm going to do it on my own now. So this is going to be 4 weeks of us basically doing everything for you to help you make a bigger impact, because we believe we have a unique opportunity right now to serve more people than we've ever served. and to really show up for our community and really be the answer to someone's prayer that they are praying right now. And it might not, in their head, they might not think it's this. But if you allow them to see the opportunity that we have at hand, y'all, I've been in this business for 10 years. I was just at my grandma's little birthday that we just had for her, where she was like up on the 3rd floor and we were like cheering for her and stuff. My aunts were talking about doing at-home workouts for the first time in 10 years of me being a coach. I'm like, wow, this is really nice. I don't have to get ready and look pretty for the gym. They're finally seeing the light after 10 years. So understand that people are starting to see like, wow, this is kind of nice to have this accessibility at this point. So I'm going to stop screen sharing there. I'm going to post this in the Dynasty page. The link for that call on Friday is going to be the same link that you joined tonight. Make it super simple. Just save the link that you had tonight. That'll be the same one that you give for Friday at 12 p.m. We will record all of this, so you'll be able to get the answers to your questions, and then we hope that it helps. We hope that you'll go use it, and we hope that the impact that we make is insane so that people aren't facing some of the things that they might be otherwise without you. So go use your light, spread it, and we will see you on Friday. Bye, guys.